You're live.
Wow.
Was it a Bollywood film, Shane?
It certainly felt like Chak De India, which is why we were even listening to the song on the way here.
By the way, guys, apologies for coming a little late. It
Yes.
was just because we were driving to the ground. We have our own interdepartmental game.
As you can
guys
see, red versus blue.
Already know red versus blue. But we were watching the game live while I was driving. By the way,
Yeah.
Saransh had the phone. And I kept like looking.
Speaking.
Not
Not good driving advice, but we had to do it.
Yeah, I had to do it. So, Shane, what a victory, man!
Yeah, and at one point you're thinking, okay, you know, they have they had 10 or 12 goals. You're thinking, okay, maybe there's a chance, but maybe Indonesia may shut shop. They even brought on that new goalkeeper.
Yeah,
and we're
at
thinking,
14-0.
okay, they're probably trying to shut off that last goal. But then when it rains, it pours. 15, 16, duly in, and that's it. Totals of Pakistan.
I have to say, I expected 10-0 for sure. You know,
Yeah.
you, me, Nikhil were discussing at that point. We said 10 for sure India will score. We weren't sure whether they'll be able to score 15
yeah.
because that's how the only way for them to qualify for the Super Fours was if they would score 15 goals, and they did one better. They scored 16, and you know the funny thing is, with this victory they have shut doors on Pakistan.
Yeah, that's a big deal. That's
Because
a big deal.
Pakistan now can't qualify for the Hockey World Cup, if I'm
Correct,
not wrong.
yes. And remember, India's hosts have already made it because, well, they're hosts.
So yeah, so by the way, so Japan will be there in that World Cup. Malaysia will be there in that World Cup, and South Korea will be there in that World Cup.
Correct.
Pakistan, unfortunately, they were part of this group. If India would have not scored those 15 goals, they would have qualified, perhaps, but not going to happen now. They would have actually had that third place playoff. They would have had to play even then, for that matter. But Shane,
But my God, what an exhilarating game of hockey that was. I mean, I feel for Indonesia at some level. I think they've lost every game by heavy margins. 9-0, 10-0, now 16-0.
9-0, 12-0, I guess. 12 or 13,
right,
something
yeah.
like that. The funny thing is, 9-0 against Japan, who have beaten all the other sides. And you thought, okay, Indonesia aren't that bad. Then Pakistan, they conceded so many. Was India, that you see the dominance, okay? That fourth quarter, I did not think anything happened in the Indian half. Everything was happening in the Indonesian half, nothing at all. And you saw that there was a time, somebody got a green card.
Yeah, and I had to sit out 5 minutes because of that.
Yes, that is
So,
the,
you know, so
yellow card. Then it
Yeah,
was the
yellow card, not a green card. Yellow card, sitting out 5 minutes. But the Indians never took their foot off the pedal. It was constant. When there were 13 goals up, there was no respite, no nothing.
No, I remember Saraj, fourth quarter, 9.5 minutes left or something. It was 12-0. You remember? Saraj, you, me, and we were like, oh, India can win this easily. Because you knew they needed 3 more goals, and in 9 minutes,
It's very easy to get 3 goals in hockey.
they
Very
scored 4.
easy. Well,
And
There is a question: is this a fluke win, or did we actually
It's
punched our
it's
way?
not a
Fluke
fluke win.
win.
We have to also understand that this Indonesian side is not that strong.
That is.
Okay, they basically they are playing this tournament
Because
because
they're
they're the
hosts.
host nation.
Correct,
That's
correct.
the entire point. Otherwise, they probably would not have even qualified for it. But apart from that, if you look at this Indian team, it's not a fluke. You had a 1-1 draw with Pakistan, where Pakistan scored against us
In the
like
last
what,
minute.
66 seconds
Yes,
before the
correct.
final whistle.
Correct.
So 66 seconds, and they got away. Otherwise, India would have won that game easily.
Yeah.
And then they only needed a simple win in
Win
this
over
game.
Indonesia,
Yeah,
correct.
and they would have qualified. But for the team to score that many goals, that is the thing that we need to applaud, because in a crunch game like this, you need a certain scoreline, right? You knew India is going to win.
And it's
that
not
was
even
for
like a
sure.
6-0, 7-0, you know. You needed 15 goals.
15 goals.
That is
15
true.
goals is a
15
lot.
goals is a lot, and they knew what was on their hands, what they needed.
Someone
to
is
do.
asking when will your match start. So tell them a bit.
Our
was
match
supposed
was
to start at
supposed to start at 7:30, but
That
clearly
isn't
it won't.
happening. So
because
probably 8 o'clock.
some of our players are still there. Some of, I think so, Nikhil, Sidvi and Rahul Rawat were with you guys
Yeah, a little while back. So they're on their way.
So they're on the way.
So I think we're going to start by 8. I mean, even the toss hasn't happened. We need to get a warm-up.
Yeah, because our
in
ground is, by the way, a little further away. It's
from
like
our
almost
office.
30
Yeah.
minutes
In
away
fact, we can
from
show
our
them
office.
where it is.
No, we can't show them exactly where it is, because they might
But we
end
can
up
show
coming
this.
here.
We can show them the ground only.
We can show
Yeah,
them the ground.
yeah.
That's
This is.
lovely.
It's a nice little...
By the way, it looks even better when the lights are
Oh,
on.
yes. Oh, yes. It's a
And
beautiful-
hopefully I get some more swing today. I'm
I
keeping
would
my
hope
fingers
for not.
crossed,
But
and
let's
I'm
see.
hoping that team blue, I hope tries to attack me and then somebody gets off. If they try to play me out, then it won't be that fun. But
But let's see. But that's for another time.
So now Super Fours, by the way, 3 strong teams there also.
Yeah.
You can't count out Malaysia because we lost to them in the past. Japan are the Asian champions already, you know that. And South Korea are basically they have won this tournament 4 times. That's the highest number of times any team in Asia has won the Asia Cup. So South Korea are also formidable. So it's going to be fun. I just hope that what we saw today, this inexperienced Indian side putting their hand up, showing what they can do on a game day, on a crucial crunch situation like this. I'm just hoping they can repeat this performance again.
Yeah, absolutely.
At
Show
least,
some
at
heart.
least this sort of heart,
Yeah.
they can, you know, they can take heart from it. And I'm showing this sort of resolve they can show in the games too.
Yeah, I think if they even go down fighting, it would be very good considering, as we keep pointing out, it's a young side. They're looking to kind of get that
Yeah.
experience, looking to prove themselves.
But kudos to Sardar Singh also. Like
Yeah,
after
what a
losing to
wonderful job
Japan
the coach he's done so
5-2
far.
in the last game, finally the young side has managed to trounce Indonesia
Yeah.
in the way they did to
I'm
qualify
very
for the
excited
Super
for the
Fours.
Super Fours.
Let's see what happens, guys.
Yes.
I hope you guys enjoyed watching us give this live,
Yes.
and hopefully we'll get you more of this as the Super Fours happen. For now,
For now, we take your leave.
Shane Dias, Siddhant Maheshwari. Good night. Not good night actually.
Not
You
good
should
night.
Go on SportsTak, by the way. Our game should start in like I guess 15-20 minutes this
At
time.
most, yeah.
So we'll be there.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Take care. See you.